What's going on, everybody? My name is Kevin Videnia and welcome to my channel Superpower Review. And on today's video, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing this Swamp Thing Mega Figure made by McFarlane Toys. I am super excited to get into this video. I pre-ordered this figure and it took the longest time to get to me. A lot of people were posting their figures on social media and I was like, man, where the hell is mine? I can't wait for mine to come in. I'm a huge Swamp Thing guy. Definitely one of my favorite DC characters. So like I said, can't wait to get into this one. At any given time, guys, if you like this content, please show your support by smashing that like button, leaving me some feedback in the comment section down below, and subscribing to the channel for future content just like this. So I know you guys like to check out the box, so we're gonna do that first. Right in the front, we have this ginormous front window so you can take a look at this figure. And by the way, this box is absolutely humongous. When this thing came in, I knew it was a mega figure, and I've never seen a McFarlane Toys mega figure from the DC line. But I was not expecting this box to be this big. So like I said, nice big giant window to take a look at the figure. But the back, man, the back, you get this nice giant photo of the Swamp Thing figure, and they did a fantastic job with this. And this toy also comes with a trading card, and if I'm not mistaken, that trading card is the same photo as you see here on the back. So beautiful box. A huge box, so let's not waste any more time. Let's break this thing open and let's move around all those 22 moving parts of the figure. Like I said, a lot of people pre-ordered this. I got mine from Amazon. There is also a GameStop exclusive where you see Swamp Thing with his like tree-like looking horns on top of his head. There's also a Platinum Edition one. A lot of people seem to think this is sort of a big deal. It is a bit rare. I was actually kind of worried that mine would come in as the Platinum Edition. If you guys don't know, the Platinum Edition is just pretty much a gray figure. It's not painted. In my eyes, I just see it as a mistaken figure that wasn't painted and got put out on the line. But a lot of people seem to like to get this Platinum figure. Like I said, I did not want to have this one in the collection. If that one came in, I would have tried to maybe sell it, make some money, or try to return it and get the regular guy. Wow. All right, look at that. Finally got him out of the packaging, and just off the feeling of him already, he is a heavy figure. Wow. I'm extremely impressed here. He looks super cool. I love all of the different textures on him. Let's kind of try to break down all of the different textures that he has. So he's got sort of like this rough, mossy feel to him. As you can see, he's got some like leaves on him. We got some roots on him. Absolutely impressive, man. I am super pumped right now. Check out him on the back here. We have more leaves on him. I'm a little concerned about these leaves right here. Like, I hope that doesn't become like a problem in, you know, as the figure ages. Like, I hope they don't fall off. He looks great. This has probably got to be so far the best figure, or easily one of the best figures I have in the collection. Like, this easily takes it. So a lot of great different textures, like more leaves on the legs here. The moss encrusted monster looks great, and McFarlane Toys definitely did him some justice here. I'm kind of confused why there's a random root right here. It kind of looks like he's got like another finger. Not really sure why. Can check out his swamp butt in the back. Swamp Thing's got some swamp heads going on. All right, so let me take out some of these, because we have an accessory here. So he comes with this accessory here. It's a switch out. If it's on the right side of the package, I'm assuming it's going to go on this hand here. So this is the accessory here. It looks great. The detailing is awesome. It's just sort of this pointed tree-like accessory, sort of like a weapon. I probably won't use this, or I probably will not display this figure using this. It is kind of cool, but like I said, this is probably something I won't display with. It'll probably just go into the bag with all of the other toy accessories I have, and that's pretty much it. So here's the card that comes with the figure. Like I said, it's the same picture on the back of the packaging, and it also has some stats on the back of the card too. Kind of cool. It looks really nice, but again, this is probably something I would not display. I kind of don't know what to do with this card. It's cool to look at for a few seconds, and then you're like, okay, what do I do with it? But here's something that's kind of concerning. This stand is very concerning. I'm not sure if this stand has enough muscle to keep up Swamp Thing, and we're going to test that right now. Let's see. Will he stand? I have little faith. Let's see. Get him up nice and straight. Will he do it? Will he do it? No. So that is, again, something that's super, super concerning. Like, am I going to have to figure out a different way of getting Swamp Thing to stand? Probably. Oh, he stands like that. Let's touch him. Stay. All right, so he does stand like that. All right, you just have to put one foot more toward the back than the other. So, all right. I am still a little concerned, all right? So this is something that I would not put on my shelf right away. Maybe I would buy another stand for him to put on to secure him better. That is the only thing that I have big complaints about with McFarlane Toys is their stands. I mean, we have a Spawn figure back there, and he comes with a stand. The stand is pretty big, and I would like to see a big stand for this figure as well. He's standing pretty good, though. Man, I like this little shoulder pad right here. This is cool, but again, this is something that I hope isn't going to fall off as the figure ages. I don't think I want to play around too much with that, actually. I'm a little concerned about that. But I love how all of these things kind of hang off of him, as it should look, because it is Swamp Thing and he's supposed to look like a mess. But you have, you know, long leaves on him, moss on him. There's a couple of roses on his back here. I'm pointing to them right here. There's some roses right there. I kind of wish those were maybe colored in red to kind of make them pop a little bit. I mean, it's on the back of the figure. It's not a really big deal. So, all right. So let's take him off the stand and let's see all his range of motions here. So let's start off with the head. Okay. So let's check out the head. Let's see how much movement we have on the head. All right, so he's a little stiff. He actually looks more to the left than to the right, but once you start moving him, he gets really, really tight, and you don't want to move this head too much. He's really, really stiff in the neck. As you move him, some of the roots on his neck actually kind of get in the way. So he's, again, stiff in the neck. Let's go not too much motion looking up or down. He actually has a natural state where he wants to look down. So again, not too much movement on the head, all right? Let's move down. We'll go down to the torso here. Again, not too much movement there either. So it seems like he has more range going to the left than to the right for some reason. So he moves slightly that way, but even if I go to move him, he's going to want to go back to center. See that? So he's a bit stiff, actually. So he's a bit stiff on the neck, and he's a bit stiff in the chest joint, too. Look at the, oh, man, I just realized that. Kind of look at this area here with, like, the rib cage. They did a really good job sort of blending the two joints there and using the rib cage. A lot of depth in this figure, and that's amazing, man. Okay, so again, we don't have too much movement there. Let's take a look at his shoulders. And when I move his arms, again, this leaf part right here is something I'm kind of worried about. But you know what, guys? They do such a great job molding the leaves so it doesn't catch on anything. And you know what? That is really, really awesome because, again, I didn't want to move the arms too much where those leaves get clipped on something. And he's got a full 180 degree motion in the shoulders. Let's check this guy out. So here on the shoulder pad, it seems like it's catching just a little bit. And to be honest, it's also catching on the chest too when you move him. See this chest part right here? That's kind of catching on a little bit. Not too bad, but I would kind of leave that arm alone. I would find some sort of pose where you're not moving these arms too much. All right, let's check out the elbow joints. A little bit stiff on the elbows too. So he's kind of a stiff figure. I mean, kind of makes sense for something that's made out of a tree, right? Made out of tree and plant matter. But I mean, it will loosen up over time, but I'm not worried of something breaking there. And then we're gonna go to his hands. So he kind of moves his hands like that. That's nice and smooth. Wrist turn 180 degrees, but his thumb is going to get caught on that little piece of root there. So I want to kind of be careful there, like that. And same thing with this hand. I really like how they sculpted the hands. They're kind of monster-like and nice thin hands, thin fingers too. And again, look at the amazing detail. Can you point the camera down? Yeah, look at that detail. Like I said, there's just so much going on with this figure. And as we're going through it with the emotions, like I'm seeing something new about it all the time. So that's really, really cool. And then so we did the hands. Hands look good. Hands feel good. The wrists feel good. And then so let's get more to his legs now. So same thing, okay? So we're going to have some bark kind of going into his thigh here, and that's as much of movement we're going to get from the hips. So we're getting a decent sized front kick here. And then for the knee joint, oh, okay, I wasn't expecting that much. I wasn't expecting him to kind of go that far. Look at that. He can almost go heel to butt, actually. So that's pretty impressive. Same thing with this leg here. We're going to bend him up. Cool. So nice knee there. Good front kick there. And then we're going to check the ankle. Ankle has a lot of movement. That's more than I was expecting. And it's nice and smooth. And another thing I really like about McFarlane toys is that they do the toe joint too. I really like that. So it has a better way of balancing the figure the way how you want to display him. And then look at that. Check out the split on freaking Swamp Thing. He's showing me up on the splits. Look at that. Bam. Pretty nice. All right, so I mean the figure is very well articulated. There are some parts where he's very stiff. Like I said, the neck is stiff. The rib cage area is stiff. The hip is a little stiff, but he's got a great range of motion on his arms, great range of motion with his wrists. Even here, like this, you can go pretty straight like this. Let's spread them out. So that looks pretty good. And like I said, those shoulder pads aren't touching anything. And I really love how they made these shoulder pads not so stiff. They made them loose. So it kind of forms with the figure as you're moving him. Kind of see that? Look, so down, nice shoulder pad. And if I move him up, it kind of just forms right over the shoulder. That's a really, really nice touch. They did an amazing job with this figure. And I'm super, super pumped with it. I'm definitely going to be displaying mine right next to my House of Secrets number 92, the first appearance of Swamp Thing. And I am super, super pumped with this figure. I'm so happy that I bought it. If you are looking to buy this figure, it's about $50 plus shipping. Like I said, I got mine on Amazon. You can get yours there too. If you are a major Swamp Thing fan like I am, I highly, highly recommend this figure. It's definitely probably the best Swamp Thing toy out there. I mean, not a lot of Swamp Thing toys are out there because, like I said, there's not a huge fan base for Swamp Thing, but it's definitely one of the better toys out there. It's probably the largest Swamp Thing toy out there as well, and you guys have to pick this one up. The only downfall for me, the only negative review I would give it is that it comes with too small of a stand. I would like to see a bigger stand for it. And I would have liked to see maybe a few more different shades of greens on the figure. A lot of people are actually custom painting their figure as well, and they're coming out fantastic. But I would like to see a different couple of greens, maybe a few more browns, and where there's roses in his back, I would like to see maybe those painted red. But guys, like I said, highly suggested. It's definitely Superpower review approved, so make sure you guys pick up yours and let me know what you think about it. If you have one already, like I said, let me know in the comments section down below. I'm Kevin Videnia for Superpower Review, and I will see you guys next time.